This is great racing.
Double contact and then both go off.
Szandor Czirjak is season 1 Lom1138 Cup champion.
Alright. Just check if everything's right. Yeah, okay, I am unmuted. Hello everyone, welcome along to the, what is it, Season 2, Race 4. Like 3, 4? 4, right? Yeah, 4. At Abu Dhabi. I am yet to start F1, but that's because I was busy doing a lot of things that I realized I forgot to do before the race, so that's my fault, I guess. I am still confused as to why the intro is so laggy, because I tested it before I started streaming and it was fine. But whatever. Here we are. Well, no Daniel today. I know he probably shows up on the stream just because he's in the channel list.
It's on mobile, sorry for the terrible audio.
Sports. It's in the game.
Daniel's just well, I mean, Daniel's probably gonna be here just doing like discussions and stuff as commentator today because, well, audio quality is gonna be kind of terrible, so I'm not making for a very pleasant learning experience. Maybe if the game can shut its mouth, then I would not be absolutely unable to hear myself. Alright, so Abu Dhabi. An important race last season, especially with Lucas throwing almost everything away on the last lap. Such a strange way as well. And of course, new faces in the league. A second win for, what was it at first, for Rafael Spring. It was a second win at that point, I think. Rijks made his debut there last season, and well, I mean, he showed his pace. Unfortunately, threw it away by spinning. Matched the record well, but hey, there we go. That's your championship leader right now, anyway, Raikkonen. I'm gonna have to try and. What do you mean? Ah, yes. I couldn't join the lobby for a second because the game thought I wasn't in the game. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna spectate. Okay, so 17 people so far. I'm gonna read them from top to bottom that I see in the list. You won't see them, but I do. Rafael Spreng and Marian Zink, previous race winner, on debut again. So both Ferrari drivers currently have won their debut race. With Rafael Spreng, I'm not sure if it was Abu Dhabi or Interlagos that was their first race, but whatever one it was, they won their first race. And of course, Marian Zink last time in Japan, winning their debut race after a risky but oh so well planned gamble on staying out in the late safety car. Lepidatu Radu's here again in the Haas. Pim Groenewegen in the Williams. Ryu Montano, a strong 5th in the championship currently in the Aston Martin, alongside his teammate for this race, Lucas Derrickson. Well, I mean, I knew he wouldn't be gone, and guess what? He was never gone because he's still participated in every race so far. Luke Teunissen in the Mercedes, he's 2nd in the championship, closest challenger to Raikkonen. It's the Alpine duo of Sem Zwanenburg and apparently Afan Ar-Rashid today. So Roberto Garcia is not here today. They were supposed to be driving in the Alpine, but they couldn't make it. So here's the reserve, Afan Ar-Rashid, to take their spot for today. Saeed Al-Falassi takes his usual spot in the AlphaTauri. Raikkonen, championship leader in the Red Bull. Dominic Kuchen, the other Mercedes, alongside Luke Teunissen. Joep van Leeuwen in the Alfa Romeo hasn't had a great season so far. He can do better than that. Hubert Pawlikowski in the Red Bull. Probably one of the strongest driver pairings on the grid in the Red Bull duo. Nikos Alfiades in the other Haas. Picked up that point in the previous race. Nick Frosterson, new addition to the league in the McLaren. And last but not least, Milan Derksen in the other Williams. So that means we are technically still missing... yeah, we are still missing 3 drivers. And that gives me some time to quickly edit the championship standings file. Interesting question is definitely if we get this today. Yes, indeed. I mean, especially Luke Teunissen has been a big challenger, but yeah, indeed, Marian Zink. Well, they went into this league with an absolute bang. Let's see what we can see from them this time around, shall we? Now, I may or may not have messed up the driver numbers file, and some drivers may not even have the right numbers, so I'm going to have to check the driver numbers during qualifying. Luckily, there's not a lot to be said about qualifying anyway, so it's not that terrible. So the lobby was going to be a bit later than normal. TC is here, so we're just missing 2 drivers now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to these standings, because I want that cool little standings file to work. 3, 20, 26, 25, 18, 14. Okay, I also need to check if the teams are correct after this as well. 6, 6, 4. Then we have 2, 2, and there's another 2, and that is BIM. The rest is all at 0, so the order of their entries doesn't really matter. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, okay, nice. I'll check if teams are correct. Because there was a few changes. I haven't updated this file in a while. Red Bull, Aston Martin, Ferrari. Lucas is in the Aston Martin despite the thing not showing anything. Williams, Alfa Romeo, Haas, McLaren. Alfa Romeo, Mercedes, Williams, Alfa Tauri, Haas. Manuel Albagario's moved to McLaren. Wait, no, this is not even... Oh, wait, hold on. I was looking at the wrong driver. Afanarashid in the Alpine. So yeah, there's been a lot of people who so far have participated in multiple different cars. Oh dear, I forgot something. I'm going to have to change the constructor standings as well, that's nice. The championship lead at the moment is Red Bull. $91 points already. Change the points numbers first. Also change the background. No, we're not starting yet. We have lost someone. Yeah, TC has gone again. I have to see if they come back. Interesting how Alpine has not scored any points so far. Well, technically Alpine has points, but when we swapped some of the drivers around, we got a request from multiple of them to have their points transferred over to the team they were going to be driving for instead. I hear a little countdown noise, which means that I have to hurry. Beep beep. Alright. And off we go. Oh, right.
This is great
Meant to play
racing.
the race intro again. Excuse me. I'll show the championship standings during qualifying. You know, I thought Tegas was putting in the effort to make the sponsor boards instead of me, but when I downloaded them and checked them, it seems that he's just copy-pasted last season's sponsor boards and replaced the ones that indicated the championship battle with... Oh my god. Look at the low poly spectators. Dear me. Wow, and I thought me accidentally being in a car last race was funny, but oh my goodness, these... Oh my god, look at the dude up there on the right. We got Minecraft Steve in the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell? Alright. Whip out the track map, that really helps with my visibility. And now I'm gonna quickly go ahead, let everything load. Bum. Okay. In just a moment I'm gonna exit studio mode so I can update things live, but some SimHub loading messages still need to disappear. Now I need to... Uh-oh, I already see one case of a duplicate number. That's not good to see. 3. Oh no. Oh dear. Let's see. We've got... I'm just gonna have to check everyone's numbers here because I need to... Okay, Sim Zwanenburg, first of all, using the wrong number. Let me just throw myself into lineup. Sim Zwanenburg entered 57 as his preferred number, still has number 2 inside the game, which makes him show up as Joshua Marshall. Now, Joshua doesn't seem to be here, so just for this time, I'm going to change number 2 to Joshua Marshall for a second. I mean, to Sim Zwanenburg, so that he appears correctly on the list. Dominic, he's using his correct number 7. Rio Montano, Pawlikowski, then there's a Ferrari without an indicated number. That is Marian Zink. That is correct, because Marian Zink did not have the number... Their number that they preferred was already taken, but I'm just gonna check what number they have here, because they clearly have an untaken number. Was that 19? I think it was 19, I'm gonna have to check here. Yeah, I think it's 19. 19 for Marian Zink. Now I'm just gonna open the... I have to open some folders real quick in that case. Let me go back to SimHub's settings and stuff. Dash templates. Options. Driver names. Close this. Alright, now, first of all, Joshua Marshall will temporarily be changed into Sim Zwanenburg, but he will be warned for using the wrong number. 19 will be changed into Marian Zink. Okay, Joep van Leeuwen. Is there a way from... No, I can't see it here. Okay, that's a shame. Wait, maybe I can. Give me a second. Let's see if I can get a bigger leaderboard out here for a second. I was about to say, it doesn't want to work today. There we go. Almost like a second screen. Yeah, broadcast second screen. This is a big data screen, by the way, so that I can use that to hopefully see what numbers people have. Not specifically the numbers, I think. Alright, so first off, to set a lap. Raiko Sara, 124.1. Luke Downis at 128.6. That's a difference of 4.5. Oh my goodness. That looked very close to something like a quali block, but I think that these guys are all in out laps anyway, and there's a Ferrari who spun out of the final corner. Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen, don't get in each other's way. We need plenty of space. We've got a bunch of people crossing the line. Nick Frustersim with a lap 24 seconds slower than now Marion Zink, who's gone to the top. Lucas Derksen goes back into the pits. And I suppose the one who spun was Raphael Sprang. Is it just me, or is something with the graphics looking a bit weird right now? Alright. Oh, this is good. It shows me the driver numbers and name. That's nice. Okay. Let's check every driver. Dominic. Nicholas Alvarez. Luke Teunissen. Luke van Leeuwen. It shows Said Al-Falassi in 10th place, which is not correct. That's Nick. But Said isn't here. Wait, Said is here. Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. So, Nick Frustersim will unfortunately not have his normal, will not have his name displayed on the... Oh! And round he goes, speaking of which. He will not have his name displayed on the graphics because he's unfortunately used the Said number. Simswander, yes. Ryu Montana. Hubert Palakowski. Tisira. Afan Arashid. Raphael Sprang. Lucas Derksen. And then it says no driver 4 and no driver 22. But that is probably because those are the empty McLaren and Alpha Tauri of Norris and Tsunoda, hence why it shows 4 and 22. Alrighty. So that's that. That's sorted. F1 TV controller once more. Alright. Oh yeah, there's your track map, I guess. I so badly want to use the tower, but the tower makes me unable to see anything. But the good news is, with that broadcast screen, I suddenly realized that I have a better way of seeing positions, so... Hey! Nice! We will not have to use the, in-game tower anymore. There's something about my graphics is weird today. I'm unsure what it is. But luckily it doesn't matter much. I'm gonna just roll my chair back here and... Okay, now let me quickly do a lot of thinking about what I still need to do, because I need to make sure that I don't suddenly jump upon something I forgot to do. Right. 72%, that's nice. It's got plenty of juice in this baby to be able to view some. There we go. Load. Open this broadcast second screen thingy. Broadcast second screen. Up the brightness a little so I can see it better. And Lucas, come on, really? As he comes out of turn 5, Lucas decides to just pull a casual 360 for no reason. Is that his brother Milan? He's just bullying if that's true. Oh, was it really? It was. The two Turksons. Yeah, something seems to be rubber banding a little here. Ah, my data's here. Alrighty, that's nice. Raiko Sar to the top with a 123.701. Now, best sectors I can see, Raiko Sar and Marion Zink have identical first sectors, both a 17.4. 17.462. Raiko Sar with a 35.6 against Marion Zink's 36.0 in the second sector, and then 30.6 from Raiko against the 30.5 from Marion. So, interesting times here. See, I can also see the drivers going around the track, but it seems to be it seems to be updating extremely sparingly. Not sure if that's the right term. We see an invalidated lap here from Luke Teunissen. He's not doing extremely well at the moment, but I know he's done a lot of practice, because obviously as an admin I can see all the team talk channels for each individual team, and I know that he's done a lot of talking. Yeah, everything is rubber banding really weirdly. Hold on. Hello? No, wrong one. Hello, graphics? It's like generally already on low anyway. Let me see if I can just put it on low again. And break the game, but also not at the same time. Okay, so we've got everything correct here. I just need to keep in mind that the Saeed Al-Falassi that's shown in the McLaren is not Saeed, but actually what's his name again? He's the new guy. I forgot. Nice job, Szandor. I'll come up on it later. Oh, I'm just like, what? I just couldn't exit the menu if I pressed escape. That was weird. As soon as I exit the menu, everything starts rubber banding again. It's weird, but whatever. We see Joep van Leeuwen jumping up to 7th. Let's follow each driver that's about to cross the line. Dominic. He is on a lap right now, I think. Definitely looks like he's on a lap. No, he's going into the pits. Absolutely swings that car into the pits. And look at that. Codemasters have actually done something good. You can see on his car, they finally got the correct color on the Mercedes wheel flap things. Second car finally has them in blue now instead of red. Nice. Alright. He's into the pits. That would mean that Luke Teunissen is next across the line, but I feel like he's on an... Yeah, he's on an end lap, okay. There he goes. Hubert Pawlikowski. He's coming towards the final corner. 17th right now, no time yet as he comes out of the final corner. And starts his lap. Aha. Oh, never mind, he goes up to 10th. I guess the data screen didn't update in time for me. 10th place only though for Hubert Pawlikowski, such a challenger in the championship. Yeah, what to feel of that. There is a warning indicator and it shows Rafael Saeed and Afan Al-Rashid with a warning. Let me quickly check the race director to see if that is... Oh. Oh, never mind, the camera just stopped moving. I was like, wait, what happened? The data screen's like half a lap behind. That's not great. Sim Hub's being a bit slow today. I don't exactly know what is going on. It's updating like every 5 seconds or so, but it is updating live enough. While we were doing this. Palikoski into the pit. Next, TC is also heading off towards the pits. You can clearly see there. Yellow in all sectors at the moment. That this is someone who I think may be on a lap. I don't think that purple sector 2 really represents anything. I think it shows purple sector for anyone who's completed their first valid sector there. He seems to be very cautious on the track limits, Rashid, here, doesn't he? You see, he doesn't really take much of that outside curb, but then again, that is the safest option because that curb is very murderous. Doesn't get their lap invalidated despite going wide there. It's good on them. They've set a lap and at least they've got that banker lap in. I mean, yeah, 17th place. And we've got a Red Bull exiting the pits. I'm going to assume that is Raikkonen. Sorry, yes it is. We've got cars exiting the pits. Let's take a little look at the next car that is to cross the line. TC, is he on a lap? I see no green sector so far. He seems to be on an out lap. No, he's on a hot lap. He's improving. First sector, second sector, and as he comes across the line, he completes his lap and makes the jump to 7th. So yeah, my apologies if my reactions to things like this happening, like position swaps in qualifying, take a little long. That is because the board doesn't update quite as quickly as I want it to. Because Alfian is retired from the session. Not really massively surprised by stuff like this. Oh. Who was that? That's Lepedatu Radu almost backing his car straight into the wall. Here's Raikkonen current. Now let's watch Marian Zink first. Let's see where Luke Townsend is. He's behind the two. Where's Raphael Spreng? He's... Oh, Raphael Spreng is actually far. And he's got the purple sector 1, but that's already been beaten by Lucas Derksen. Second sector, 35.6. That's an improvement for him as well. Raphael Spreng towards the final corner. No blockage for him. Comes across the line. And goes fastest, the 1:23.6. Next across the line would then be... Oh, and there we go. Lucas Derksen beats him. So, quali's now over. We watch Marian Zink. Yeah. They're going to be the next car across the line. Keep an eye out for Hubert Palikoski in front of them. They're counted as already having finished their lap though, but they're about to finish it. Marian Zink, not enough. How about Raiko Sar? It's not enough for him either. Phantom upset maybe from Milan Derksen here. Does he have enough? to make it to pole. No, he doesn't. And that's it. And here, under the lights in Abu Dhabi, Lucas Derksen makes his return to glory and takes pole position. So, 123.4 for Lucas. Rafael Spreng and Marian Zink follow very closely within 2/10. So is Raiko Sa, so it's top 4 all within 2/10 of each other. Luke Turnison right behind them, expectedly. Milan Derksen, T. Sira and Joep van Leeuwen, all 3 Dutchmen right under each other. Actually, it's 4 Dutchmen in a row there. Said Al Falassi with a impressive 9th. I mean, not that I'm not expecting it. And then indeed, Nick Frosterson, that was his name, in 10th. He will be shown as Said Al Falassi on the graphics. Pim Groenewegen, Hubert Palakowski, Sam Zwanenburg, Lepedatu Radu, Rio Montano, Dominic, and 2 drivers that I couldn't read in time because I'm a bit slow on trying to translate people's usernames into their actual name. Now you may notice how some usernames are now their actual names. That's because I indeed realized that friending someone on Steam and then giving them a nickname makes that nickname appear on the leaderboard instead. Smart idea. Although, is that actually? No, because I have Luke Turnison friended. And he sure as hell isn't showing up as Luke Turnison on the leaderboard. Huh, okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm just fast at translating. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare your eyes. It is dry. We've got dry skies above. And a race that is most likely going from day to night, though we are using custom weather conditions as a test for this race. I don't think it's going to rain. And here comes the formation lap. Now, this is the formation lap, and we know what formation laps have done to Lucas in the past. It's not that Lucas is terrible at starting races after a formation lap, but it hasn't gone his way quite often in the past. Now I'm quickly going to swap the broadcast second screen to my phone instead, because I think my phone loads this stuff a little bit quicker. Anyways, again, I'm not fully sure if this works or not. This is actually small. Oh dear. Is there a way for me to get this properly on my screen? Thank you. Okay, apparently not. There should be your drivers' championship on the screen right now. There's already been 2 disqualifications. Nick Frosterson and Pim Groenewegen have been disqualified from qualifying for most likely colliding with each other. Surprising. It doesn't do much, but it can throw your race upside down. It'd be nice if it could load this broadcast instead of the screen thingy. It could be because the formation lap probably might not even actually broadcast anything like this. Oh no, hold up. I'm unable to control the graphics here either. I think we may have a bit of a problem here. No, I just think that the formation lap doesn't... Anyways, we await the drivers to appear on the grid for this race. Oh wait. Ah, there we go. There's my second screen. Here we go, the 5 red lights to race 4 of season 2 of the Abu Dhabi the race of Abu Dhabi here at Lom Cup. Lights are out. And we're on the way. It's obviously a bit of a long wait sometimes here, but it looks like Lucas Derksen's got a good start, but so has Rafael Spreng, and he goes straight down the inside and up into the lead. Marian Zink follows suit. There's a bunch of drivers going off the track there, but no big incidents coming out of turn 1. How about turn 2? Is there anything going to happen there? Any spins, any collisions? Lucas Derksen under pressure from Marian Zink. Dive bombs there yet. We see 3 wide moment there, and round goes the Haas and one of the Alfa Romeos. That appears to be Lepidatu Radu and Joep van Leeuwen who've gone round. Oh, don't make it 3 wide into the chicane there. It's not a good idea. Well, I wasn't focusing. We've seen Marian Zink take 2nd place from Lucas Derksen. Let's find ourselves a battle, shall we? There we go. Oh! Wow, and I thought we wouldn't see any more synchronized spins down at turn 9 after what we saw last season, but no, there we go. We've seen another one. So this appears to be Nick Frosterson who was fighting, I think, Pim Groenewegen. No, Hubert Palakowski. Rafael Spreng leads across the line. A few stragglers to the back who've spun and lost pace and stuff. Oh, we see a good battle here between the Mercedes and between the Haas. It's the Haas pairing with Nikos Alfiadis and Lepidatu Radu. Will they be respectful with each other, or will they go for the moves on each other? And oh, it looks like Nikos has gone white there a little bit. Through goes Lepidatu Radu. No big movers here so far. Have we had any big movers? And actually, I think, yes, I can see the amount of warnings people have on the screen. I'm not sure if that is what that part here is for, but I think it is, and we've got TCO with 2 warnings already. And actually, what I didn't mention during the formation lap is we've got an interesting mix of tyres here right now. And I've got the 2 Ferraris on mediums, hence why they were able to get past Lucas Derksen so easy, who was on hards. Same for Luc Teunissen and Rico Saar. DRS gets enabled. See the interval. An overtake. Rico Saar makes the move past Luc Teunissen into the chicane. And that's a fair and easy move to make with DRS. But Luc Teunissen gets DRS back. Can he fight back going into turn 9? Turn 9 isn't usually an overtaking opportunity as much as we would like it to be, and unfortunately he's too far back to make any difference. Oh, he goes off the track, Luc Teunissen. That could cost him a lot of speed to the car behind, which is Milan Derksen. Well, in general, most of the Dutchmen are still doing well. Joep van Leeuwen obviously has dropped down a little. We've got Luc Teunissen, Milan Derksen, TC and Pim Groenewegen, and then 1 Rowan and Sam Zwanenburg still in 10th. Yes, that's right, people. Out of this grid of currently 18 drivers, a third of the grid right now is Dutch. Hashtag race for equality, important. I accidentally moved the wrong way. We've got a battle here between an Alfa Romeo and a Williams. That should be Said Al-Falassi and Pim Groenewegen. And now... oh, and now we've got the Alfa Romeo of TC getting into the mix. He wants a piece of that action. now instead of a Williams side by side with a AlphaTauri. Coming out for Romeo, fighting him. Oh, and late braking. You'll love to see it. People trying moves with late braking. No contact there. Mercedes cuts the chicane. That is true. That is. Sorry, I'm a bit confused by my data screen because the real Saida Falas. Oh, we've just lost someone. That's Red Bull, and it's Hubert Palakovsky. It's not going that well for him right now, is it? Yeah, it certainly is not. He's into the pits. Oh, he's broken his front wing. Am I seeing a bug there, or was he really driving that slowly? Really come out ahead of the Alpine of Afan Al-Rashid. Well, this is going to be interesting. They're close, but he's ahead. And he's probably going to have his tires warmed up by the time he gets there. Here's a train. Oh, Bim Groenewegen picks up the first 3-second penalty of the race. And interesting, yeah, okay, it says 3 warnings there for him. Interestingly, DC already has 4 warnings, but let me quickly check if the thing here is correct. So we see Said looking. Okay, I was about to say something here, as I'm right. We've got, yes, 3 seconds for, no, 3 seconds for Hubert Palakovsky. Interesting. Oh, and we've got 2 cars off. Nick Frosterson, and who is that in the other Alpine? That's Sim Zwanenburg, and he appears to be out of the race. Yes. Oh, they're both out of the race. Nick is retired from the race. We have lost. I can see we've lost Sim Zwanenburg and Nick Frosterson, so unfortunately Nick's debut doesn't go quite to plan. But there doesn't appear to be a safety car. Yes, we are back on the green flags. There we go. The interesting battle to watch is right here. Obviously between the 2 leaders there's an interesting half-second gap. Big wiggle there from Marian Zink. As the 2 Ferraris help each other to some extra speed here. Steps too far away to get DRS. Let's quickly swap over to Marian Zink if we're gonna get cameras like these. Need to keep an eye on the fact that staying behind someone like this for too long can also hurt your tires. Statista as an AI. Interesting. In that case, here's a more interesting battle. Nikos Alfiadis versus Joep van Leeuwen. Nikos goes very wide. Be careful not to hit those bumps on the outside there too hard. They can launch your car everywhere if you hit them. It goes off the track again, and now they're side by side. And Joep van Leeuwen has DRS, that will help him defend. Now that he's ahead. And he is ahead and up into 11th place. Closest gap is still between the two leaders. Here's an interesting battle with a new closest gap. That's Pim Groenewegen and that is Said Al-Falassi. Said looking to pick up some points in his home race. Oh wow, I minimized. I was gonna say I minimized okay, never mind. Said Al-Falassi on the inside. So he's gonna try to cut back. He's probably gonna try to profit off of having DRS on this straight to try and get past. With DRS, he's probably pushing his DRS as hard as he can now. It doesn't seem like it's enough. Oh, Said's already run out of battery, I think there. Oh, he definitely has run out of battery. That is not good. There's a yellow flag. Someone's retired in the pits. Okay, Afan Al-Rashid has retired in the pit lane. Just checked. There's a Ferrari in the pits. And so is the Red Bull. This is Marian Zink in the pit lane. I think we've also got Raiko Sar in the pits, yes. Oh dear. Is this a screen bug or is this supposed to happen? There is actually no way. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe what I just saw. Marian Zink has been blocked by someone who retired in the pit lane. That is incredible. I didn't know it was possible. That's a disaster for Marian Zink. They've lost heaps and heaps and heaps of time with that. Oh! And around goes Rafael Sprang down at the third. Into the lead goes Lucas Derksen. And into second goes Luc Teunissen. So clearly the tire wear on the medium's definitely kicking in. Rafael makes a big mistake. Pretty uncharacteristic to see from him. Is this just me or are the EBN Sports advertising boards extremely scarce here? Will they, with that mistake, still end up ahead of their teammate Marian Zink? Let's see. That's another set of mediums. Interesting. So they're committing to a two-stop strategy then. If you think you can drive those 21 seconds or more or less that you lose and win off, then good luck to you, my sir. See how Marian Zink fares, trying to get past Nikos Alfiadis in just a moment. Oh! Cut there just in time to almost see contact between TC and Saeed Al-Falassi, they've both run out of battery. Battle, but I've just seen Raiko's Sar go past Nikos Hafiadis, but it looked like a fairly easy move. So on the tower, we've just popped up. Current tower. Okay, I'm just for my own convenience. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I was gonna cut out there, but Saeed Al-Falassi goes up a place. That is into what is currently, surprisingly, 3rd place. But there's a lot of cars around them that have pitted already, and are now behind them because of that. Both out of battery, both very much unable to do anything but profit off of DRS. It's weird, it looks better on board than it does off board, the lag. More track usage from Koenewegen here. I really hope I haven't been saying a different person's name all this time. For some reason I feel like I have. Oh, Saeed takes a bit of a wrong line there, almost hits the wall. Guess who's joined this party as they both dive into the pits. If they didn't, they would have been attacked by Marian Zink. No, sorry, that's not Marian Zink, that is Raphael Spreng, I forgot. He's ahead by quite a margin by now. Interestingly for me, I'm unsure exactly what this means, but it says for some reason that some cars are on an in-lap. This doesn't seem to mean anything though, because it shows Raphael's on an in-lap and he literally just pitted, so there's no reason he would do that. Maybe it shows that because it's been a few laps since I've been into the pit. Remains to be seen. Here's Lucas Derksen. Will he find his way to the pits? No, not yet. Weather conditions. Well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me for just a second while nothing happens right now. I'm just gonna really quickly check if turning off the tower helps my... Oh! Oh dear, apologies people. I just realized I've been an idiot all this time. Well, I don't think this does a lot to fix the performance issues, but I forgot to enter performance mode, and basically because I was in studio mode it had 2 previews running in Streamlabs. And that was causing a lot of lag. Is the tower still up? Yeah. It's lap 14, I'm just for testing purposes gonna throw this in. So now I know that it is on lap 14, I have to check the stream for a second to see if this works. It's still rubber banding a little, but I just don't know what is causing the cars to be teleporting all over the road all the time. And unfortunately, it's not like I can really do much about it right now. This battle that I think I'm gonna presume is Raikkonen behind Joep van Leeuwen. Yes, it is. Raikkonen, well, he gets through fairly easily. What's Joep van Leeuwen gonna do? He's gonna sit behind him like a good boy. And loses a lot of time. It just shows that being on all the tires, being overtaken, and being very close to another car at that corner just costs you more time than it can gain you. He's also out of ERS. That's not a great thing to have going on. Now says that all drivers are on an in-lap, so clearly this game is not really sure what it's game. I mean, SimHub doesn't really know what's going on. Well, the Said Al-Falassi versus Pim Groenewegen battle continues even after they've pitted. And they're both still out of ERS. Oh, bit of wheel banging there. Get that nice turn 9 camera again. As they go around turn 9. This is a very fun corner to drive. Oh, Said takes a bit of a conservative line and it pays off because Pim gets a penalty for going a bit too wide. In this third sector, it's just become so much better to race on now with these new updates. Here we go, DRS once again, Said Al-Falassi, slipstreaming Pim Groenewegen. Will he go down the inside of the chicane? Yes he will. Sends it, they're still side by side, will they come out of that one? Well, bit of contact, but it's all seems to be well. They're very close though coming out, so now they could be battling into turn 9. Which way is he gonna go? He's gonna go to the outside. Is he gonna try to brave it around the outside, or force him into a mistake and then go down the inside? No. What a great battle we're seeing here. And we have... That is Lucas Derksen in the pit lane. I didn't see that at first. He's gone onto mediums. And, well, unfortunately for him, Rafael Spreng's already long gone past. The good news for him, he's ahead of Marian Zink, who still has to pit again. Another driver that's in the pits is Joep van Leeuwen. laps on a nice shiny set of medium tyres to hopefully last him 11 laps or so till the end. Should be good. And comes out in nice clean air to try and secure this 10th place as much as he can. Here is Marian Zink trying to get past Milan Derksen on the inside of turn 9. Squeezes him to the outside and goes up position. He's into currently 4th place. Will Milan Derksen fight back? He might as well. He's already pitted. Luke Teunissen is currently the only car on track that hasn't pitted yet. He's going long. Now, I know Luke was the one who's practiced this so far. He knows a thing or two about the tire wear at this track in this race, because he's practiced a lot of times. Another person who's practiced a lot, who was it again? I think it was McLaren. Nick Fosterson. I think he was the guy who was testing weather conditions. See, by this time it's gotten a lot darker around the track, so we seem to just be playing on the official times. Though it seems to be a bit more cloudy, doesn't it? We go back to the battle between Saeed Al-Falassi and Pim Gunnerweg. I could watch this all day if I wanted to. We also need to check Luke Teunissen. Still not into the pits. He's come under pressure now from Marian Zink. No, sorry, Raphael Sprang. It was looking pretty safe to win this race now. Defending like Sergio Perez was, but unfortunately Raphael just goes around the outside of him. He's not quite ahead just yet. Superior speed, not quite. Defend like your Sergio Perez, says Luke Teunissen. Is he going to try to hit him with a switchback? Not quite. Is he going to give it everything he's got? Yes. Is it going to be enough? Maybe. 3-second penalty for Nikos Alfriadis for multiple warnings. And no, Raphael Sprang takes the lead of the race. Luca would pit now. There's no way you can carry this set of parts to the end. I mean, there's no safety car and there doesn't seem to be... We don't see we're gonna get one. He still doesn't pit. What on earth is going on? Is he just going to carry this until he can just hot lap a few laps on softs? Not the best idea. Especially considering how much time he's losing to the people around him. Oh well, I can say that my game is laggy, but at least I'm no Roblox league racer. And if you've ever seen any of those streams, you'll know that this. If you've ever seen any of those streams of Roblox racing leagues, then you'll never complain about my streams ever again. It's not down to their hardware. Oh, a spin. Well, I predicted Dominic would finish like somewhere 6th or 7th. Unfortunately, he's 15th at the moment. Doesn't seem to be happening. about to get lapped. Off the track at turn 1. Raikkonen chasing Milan Derksen. Luke Teunissen is starting to turn into me, because if he finishes second here, that's going to be like, what is that? 3 straight second places? Oh wait, no. What did he? No, he didn't finish. He did finish second last time, did he? I'm not sure anymore where he finished last time in Japan because I wasn't there to see it happen. I feel like he did. Here comes Raikkonen Sars. He's going to try to send it around the outside of turn 9! And now he's got the superior traction on the outside. What a move! Move of the week in Australia, most definitely. Obviously, it's a bit of an unofficial award, but yes, move of the week. Australia was Raikkonen Sar with his move on Lebanon Radu into the chicane. Move of the week. Second race, Singapore. Ooh. Was there really a lot of overtaking there? I don't even remember any overtakes there. Maybe the little squeeze into the on Raffles Boulevard, I'm not sure. Move of the week, Japan. Dominic Kuchen going around the outside of 2 people on 2 consecutive laps at 130R. And well, so far for this race, move of the week could be this, what we just saw here. Around the outside of turn 9. Neither cars run out of ERS. Is Milan Derksen going to fight back here? He might. As much as Lucas has been sending me stuff of him being dirty, I can't help but see how he's very calm in looking at gaps. Lucas Derksen, meanwhile, has gone up to second place, or has he? No. Has he really? Yeah, he has. There he goes, lap Dominic Kuchen. Looks like Raikkonen Sars successfully ahead of Milan Derksen somewhat sufficiently to stay ahead now. The battle for 7th between Saeed and Pim is still raging on to this moment with no one around him. Luke Teunissen, meanwhile, finally pits. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, look at what Luke has done here. He's on intermediates, and as you could see, I was confused at first as to why I was on intermediates, but you saw that, did you? It is raining. I'm highly doubting that this weather is genuinely on the dynamic. Luke with the gamble of his life going on to intermediate this quickly. I have to see, does it actually get wet enough for these? Checking the gap to Saeed Al-Falassi, and he is losing an awful lot of time. He's gambling. He's playing the gambling game. There's a bunch of other people in the pits for intermediates. So the people at the front don't want to take that risk, do they? At the pit, so if he did it, better pit for intermediates, but will the track get wet enough in time? And I think I am starting to see those spots appear that appear right before the track starts to get wet enough for intermediates. Not really yet. We have got people into the pits for intermediates. We've got Milan Derks and Michael Sar in the pits. They are moving on to intermediates as well. We've currently got Hubert Krakowski, Rio Montano, and now Dominic Buchman as well as was out of the race, just showing us in the pit. I am doubtful of this gamble. Oh, 5-second penalty for Michael Sar for crossing the white pit lane exit line. We're going to have to review that with probably as stewards to see what actually happened there, because he might have crossed the line, but maybe he didn't. How about the leader? Does he make the gamble into intermediate? Yes, he does go into intermediates, so the track is getting wetter and wetter. What will Lucas Derksen do? Lucas Derksen stays out. He's going to gamble, staying out for 4 more laps on a possibly greasier and greasier getting track to try and win this Grand Prix. Or well, race. I guess Grand Prix is a licensed F1 term that we're technically not allowed to use. Both Ferraris are into the pits. So, Ryan Zink now. Raphael Spring. Oh, here's some interesting info. Raphael Spring's on softs. And DRS disabled. I think Raphael's moved onto the wrong tyres. Either he's moved onto the wrong tyres, or he's confident enough that he can turn this around before it gets wet enough. He's having trouble getting around the corners a little bit. And there are the spots on the track. There they are. It's time to start pitting for intermediates. Oh, a lot of people have already done that right now. Oh, there's the wet overlay appearing on some corners. This is not good territory for Raphael Sprang to be in. Luckily for him, he can pit again and probably still come out at second. But that will basically give the win to Lucas for free. Seems to be doing fine on these softs. Let's look at Lucas. How is he doing on the mediums? So he's having to go a bit slower than normal. Interestingly, I didn't even notice this at first. Ryan Zink's gone on to softs as well. We're on lap 28, I think. No, we're on lap 27, sorry. So we've got like, well, 2 laps to go now, because Lucas is about to cross the line to start lap 28 out of 29. But look at how wet the track is getting. And yeah, Lucas is coming in. He has to. It's getting too wet for the mediums. What will we see? Will Raphael Sprang do a gamble? He will gamble. 2 laps and a pit stop worth of time. This is going to be an absolutely crazy ending to this race. Will Raphael Sprang be able to hold on a, well, increasingly wet track here? This is not looking good for him. Lucas is only 1 corner behind him. entering turn 5 right now. He's got to do this final lap and a half with Lucas right there in the background. An absolutely mad finish to this race, but it looks like Marian Zink is also losing massive time to Luke Teunissen here. So in the end, that gamble of going onto softs has not paid off for Marian Zink, but will it pay off for Raphael Spreng? We've got a spin in the middle sector, that is the Haas, and I fear that might be Lepidatu Radu dropping out of the points. No, it is Nikos Afiadis dropping a few places or so. Here we go. As he comes through the final corner. One more lap to go for this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. There's Lucas Derksen in the background. Here's Raphael Spreng, who will come out on top in this battle to try and... Oh, and Joep van Leeuwen spun. He's lost it, but he's still in 10th. Will he hold on to win the race? Will we see 2 races in a row where someone gambles staying out on a difficult tyre and still win the race? You can see the gap has definitely decreased over the last lap, but has it decreased enough to make a clear difference? The straights are not going to be it. We know how good Raphael Spreng is at side-by-side racing. You can see how difficult it is for him to keep the car in a straight line. He's completed Sector 1. He's about to finish Sector 2. Lucas Derksen creeping in on him, corner by corner. We might even get a little drag race out of the final corner towards the line. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. There's Lucas Derksen. He's now right on the back of him. Gamble payoff. What will Lucas try? Lucas is sensible, tries to go on the inside. And around the outside, Raphael Spreng's gone wide and Lucas Derksen takes the lead with only a few corners to go. Well, he made the gamble, and ones who make the gamble might lose out, as I had on the final lap in Mexico. Lucas Derksen make the right gamble. He wins the Abu Dhabi race. Raphael Spreng, well, he's going to have to settle for second, but luckily he does take the fastest lap with him. It's a 3rd place for Luke Teunissen, once again defends that strong position in the championship. Raiko Sar comes home for what could be 4th place. Okay, now let's check. Oh, Luke Teunissen. Penalties, it's dropped him to 5th. Milan Derksen on the podium. Luke Teunissen, I don't know what's going on, but he's dropping position after position. I don't know what kind of penalties he had. What's going on here? Luke Teunissen doesn't even have any warning, so I'm unsure why he's dropping every position he's actually had. Not sure what's going on here. We're going to have to investigate this one. It shows Luke Teunissen outside of the points, but that's probably going to get reversed. That means Luke Teunissen is second once again. Raiko Sar will then be, I think, 3rd, and Derksen in 4th. I don't exactly know what the order is anymore. No, it will be Raphael Spreng 2nd, then Luke in 3rd, Milan in 4th, and Raiko Sar in 5th. Marian Zink only 6th, unfortunately. Sergio Falassi picks up good points on his home race in 7th. Pim Groenewegen finishes 8th. That battle absolutely monumental to the end. But what a crazy finish to the race once again. But here is your race winner. The gamble didn't pay off for Raphael Spring. He was just about 5 corners short, and instead the victor goes the spoils, and the victor here is Lucas Derksen. So not a good first bunch of races. He's finally come back to that form. At least I'm glad to see the podium cutscene loading on my PC in time. That didn't used to happen before. So yeah, here's your results, but keep in mind, I see what's happened. Look, Luke Teunissen is for some unknown reason being classified a lap down, and that is why he's being dropped back all those positions. Keep in mind, Luke Teunissen is 3rd, and everyone below him will be dropped 1 position, so the remaining points, 2 points positions, were Leopard Aturado and Joep van Leeuwen. Hubert Palakowski fails to score points. That's a disappointment. Same thing for Ryu Montano, who's had a really torrid time, ends up at only 14th. Remember, he is 5th in the championship. Oh, excuse me, it's a post-race discussion now. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, what happened was not a big surprise, to be honest. We knew it was going to rain. Well, here we go then. Looks like a lot of people had to go very quickly, I see. But we've got, anyway, we still got someone waiting anyway. I'm going to just quickly back up Luke here before I start the interview with Lucas. Alright, here we go. Let's bring in an interviewee and let's get this underway.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Hectic.
that was a hectic finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was shaking all last lap. When I was going into last lap, I was like, "It's over. I fucked up the strategy."
You didn't
then-
didn't seem to be gaining a lot of time on the second to last lap, and then on
Yeah,
that
that's what
final
I
lap,
meant. I meant,
turn
like-
9 did you so much suddenly that
Yeah, that I don't know what it's called, the hairpin or.
yeah, I call it turn 9. It's the long hairpin. You just gained.
Like
Yeah, I was
He led
quite
the race.
surprised myself as well when I suddenly saw the two Ferraris pitting for softs.
I was like, what the fuck?
I
But
saw
I was like,
everyone
oh,
going on to intermediates, so I was super confused to see people pitting for softs.
yeah.
And, well, I mean, while it was an interesting decision, I can understand why they did it. Unfortunately, it was just not enough.
When I heard there was rain, I was like, oh shit. And I was hesitating what lap I would box. I could have gone to the end, like what Luke did, to try and like stay out until the rain's going to drop. But then I was like, maybe I don't want to do that because that's gonna cost me loads of time. What happened to Luke? So I was happy I made the right decision when I overtook Luke. So then then I boxed for Inters, and then when I heard Rafael box for softs, I was really confused. And I didn't want it to stay out on those mediums because I was pretty sure I was gonna make some mistake, costing me the win. So I boxed for intermediates, and knowing or at least saying like, oh, I'll end second if it's gonna go bad. And then it didn't. I actually won. So I was like,
Yeah, well, that's nice. Obviously, it's a slight bit of a feels more like a return to glory this race, more after the
yeah, I
slightly
popped the gritty.
yeah, popped the gritty on people. Obviously, the past three races obviously haven't been very good for you.
Yeah.
And yeah, this was obviously good to have.
Yeah, I
a
was really
win
happy
between
he's
it.
starting on pole. And then when I came off the line, I was like, oh, this start isn't that bad. I forgot to short shift to second gear, which cost me, I think, the lead into turn one. But then I let Nyrum, or I don't know, the Ferrari, I forgot it. I don't
Marianne,
know his
it's
name.
literally their name backwards.
Oh, Marian. I was like, oh, I'm gonna let him pass. He's on mediums. He'll go fast anyway. I'll try to stick in his DRS, which I think I did on lap 3, and then he went out. But then I noticed that Rafael was going slow to give Marian DRS. So that helped me, and then Marian spun. Whenever I noticed that Marian was Rafael wasn't giving DRS anymore to Marian. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna push now to try and come close to Marian, and then he spun. So I was like, oh yeah, cool, he spun. And then Rafael spun as well, so I was like pretty happy. And Raiko spun as well, also pretty happy.
Yeah,
I
people
was
weren't
like,
having a good time there at the end.
But I was the fastest on track, which I was really surprised because, yeah, the past 3 races I wasn't the fastest at all. So that surprised me and made me a little bit nervous.
It would be cool if Tigges could stop entering the winner as driver of the day in Racing League Tools.
But I did deserve driver of the day.
I mean, yeah, probably in this one, yes. Considering that last lap was, I mean,
I pulled a Max Verstappen.
obviously the very necessary thing was to suddenly see Rafael going ever so slightly wide through that 90-degree right-hander, and I was like, oh, it's over. The moment I saw him go slightly wide, I knew it was over, and yeah, you went easily around the outside on the next
Yeah,
corner.
I wanted to like wait a little longer, but there weren't much overtaking opportunities. Only overtaking opportunity was last lap, last corner. But then I was like, I'm gonna take my normal line to this corner, and then he went wide, so I was like, okay,
Okay.
yeah, it's my victory now. So yeah, that helped a lot. But yeah, still GG's to Rafael. He did really great.
Yeah, I mean, obviously anyone can try to win, but obviously no one can predict the weather, and you just have to try and adapt to it. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
okay. Now, hope that the championship challenge gets a little bit better from now on.
Yeah,
It's kind of, isn't it actually funny how we put dynamic as weather, and exactly what was supposed to be custom happened.
yeah, that was pretty. I was like, Tigers, you sure you did the right thing? And then Tigers was like, yeah, I did. So yeah, Cody's on his best.
You
So
see,
yeah,
Raiko is not very happy.
yeah. I just opened and I was like, Yes, but you didn't put it on dynamic. Yeah, you should have done it on dynamic.
Yeah, just gonna throw Pim in here as well. Just get him
Yeah.
here now
The
anyway.
goat in here.
Hello. GG to you.
Yeah,
Lucas.
thanks, Tim. GG's on your battle with Said. I assume.
Bro, Saeed just.
I assume it was like a pleasure to battle him.
But Saeed was literally the whole race under the 10% of his RS.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like on 5% after.
If you watch my stream back, you could see I've put a lot of screen time into that battle. It was hilarious, and I also noticed how like 80% of the time both of you were out of ERS. It was really funny to watch. 'cause it's
Yeah,
just
but
basically
the-
two people spamming buttons, trying to desperately get past each other.
But he literally fucking the whole time.
Oh, I know how I won. Raiko did 0 practice.
Bro,
that makes
Tigers,
sense. And he got timed out as well.
bro, why is Saeed my reporting for nothing?
I don't know. Because he idiot.
Tigers-
Milan's game died, didn't it?
For a moment I thought Milan was on the podium as well, but unfortunately he's 4th because Luke got demoted to 13th for no fucking reason because
It was like
the game literally just watched him finish and then went, okay, you're a lap behind now. Because if you looked at the results screen, it showed Luke Tonus a +1 lap, even though he finished 3rd. But yeah, good report. I was about to say good report we got from Saeed here. It just says E, but there you go. Now he's got it. Let's see. We should report a pivot.
Oh, but Rain is the next one, right?
Dangerously moved under braking. For some reason, I feel like I did see something. Oh, never mind. It was during the rain. Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen, Saeed has learned how to clip things.
Yes.
Finally, it took him long enough.
Bro, Rex just literally skipped the whole pit exit and get to 5 seconds and immediately he just removed it.
Did he remove it?
Yeah. But Rex literally
Yeah, you're
just...
allowed to clip it. You're allowed to.
Since when?
I asked him and he said I'm allowed to cut the corner. I was
Bruh.
like, yes. Oh yeah, quality is low. Jesus Christ. Time to get bitrate back to 6,000. 6,000.
But this is just a racing in the first clip.
First clip was a bit, yeah, okay, maybe it was a bit moving under braking, but it's not like there was a gap.
The drives were fastest until lap 28.
There was
So I did
literally
flag
no
perfect.
gap there, and then the second one, that was just Saeed overreacting and slowing down for no reason.
Yeah.
Luke Tonus versus Cut Masters.
Both clips are just racing.
I love how Saeed goes noted on Luke's report, even though Tigas already said he fixed it. Is that the only 2 reports so far? Damn.
Yeah, it's
Oh wait,
sad
no,
that
yeah, and
Szandor, go on my Twitch page and look how low the bitrate settings are. Jesus Christ.
where the hell is... For some reason, Raiko Sar's post is being thrown down the order for no reason. Just fuck off game. Oh, because it's been closed, that's why. I see. Let me see. I want to see what's happened here. Exit pits. Yeah, actually, another peculiar thing that I know.
What?
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
actually killed my wheel when I crossed the line.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Reich's penalty should somewhat stay. He had 2 warnings before this,
I had
And
one
then he literally drove straight across the white line. He didn't even try to go around it.
No, that's not moving on the braking. Pim just.
No, I wasn't talking about
moved
Pim. I
twice.
was talking about
No, no,
Raikkonen
I'm
going
saying,
across the white line.
I'm saying to Pim, he moved twice. He went for the inside, and then on the last second, even before braking, he decides to go for outside. Which
Wait,
wait,
I
who's
don't
the
think
F1?
you're allowed. That's Verstappen over defending. You're not allowed to go to a different line twice, which Verstappen did, and he got penalized. But that's oh Jesus. Why is Saeed even battling Pim? Like, he has DRS, or he's going to get past anyways. So why are you battling him? Yeah, it makes no sense at all. I can try to download the video and then hope it looks a little better. But my pole lap, I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm
how
going
is it
to
pole?
pull up a little clip from my stream because I noticed something interesting happen. So, Lucas, you know how you were ahead of Marion after the first pit stop round?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because Marion got held up by a retired car in the pit lane.
Oh yay, amazing.
I
You're not gonna get it removed, are you?
know, I think. I mean, it's Marion Zink, so they're way too far behind you to make any difference. I need to check here. Where is it? Where was the first round of pit stops? They've pitted 3 laps ago here. They're on the pit exit here. I'm
Pretty
gonna
sure
just share
Oh,
my
he's preparing
screen
the
here real
download.
quick.
He's going to download it.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream here. Ta-dam, bam, bam, bam.
The stream is
Bye-bye.
still on.